Okay, so Samsung has finally announced the Galaxy S24FE. Here are the top things you should know about this phone. So the first and foremost thing is that this phone is way bigger than any of the Galaxy Fan Edition models before. So it's almost very similar to the Galaxy S24 Plus. Because if you look at the dimensions, then it's actually way bigger than even the Galaxy S24 Plus. But yet it does still offer a 6.7-inch screen just like the S24 Plus with the same 120Hz display. Now in this display though, there are two things. One is that it comes with Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus protection compared to Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection on the Galaxy S23FE. The second one is actually the peak brightness, which is now 1900 nits compared to 1450 on the older model. But other big change is actually the screen to body ratio. The bezels are slimmer this year according to Samsung. Well, they are 1.99mm. And because of that, the screen to body ratio is now 88%, down from 83.2% of the Galaxy S23FE, which is best screen to body ratio available for any Galaxy Fan Edition smartphones yet. Now the next thing is actually the processor. It's a big step up. It's now Exynos 2400E, a 4nm chip, compared to Exynos 2200, which is also based on 4nm process node inside the Galaxy S23FE. So it's a massive jump, but do keep this in mind, this is for the global model. So there is no Snapdragon model of the Galaxy S24FE. But the best part is that this is a 10-core chip, just like the Exynos 2400, but the clock speeds are slightly different. The Cortex X4 core, the prime core, is running at 3.11 GHz rather than 3.2 GHz inside the Galaxy S24 or S24 Plus. Other than that, the configuration looks like this. There are two groups of Cortex A720 and 4 efficiency cores, the Cortex A520 cores running at 1.95 GHz. But if that is confusing, then here is the Geekbench result. So this is the result of the Galaxy S24 Plus. But if you look at the Galaxy S24FE, then it looks like this. It doesn't show any difference at all. It's probably even better than the S24 Plus in certain cases because it does have a newer vapor chamber cooling system. But there is one thing. It's 128GB and 256GB in most markets with 8GB of RAM as standard. In the camera department, it does have the same exact main camera as the S23FE or even S24 Plus. A 50 megapixel f1.8 1/1.56 inch sensor with 1 micrometer size pixels. The 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera is also same. It's a 12 megapixel f2.2 aperture 128 degree field of view camera with 1/2.55 inch sensor. It does have an 8 megapixel 3x telephoto camera, but it's similar to what we have seen inside the S23FE. It's a similar camera setup. But this time though, it does offer 8K 30fps recording rather than 8K 24fps. So this is a cool thing, which is also available on the bigger higher-end model, the S24 and S24 Plus. So the differences are very little now. The front-facing camera is still 10 megapixel wide camera, but that's totally it. Now other than that, there is one key area where you will see a difference is that the charging speed is capped at 25 watt max, which is 45 watts on the S24 Plus. The reverse wireless charging, the 15-watt wireless charging, all of that is similar. The only difference is that the S24 Plus has a 4900 mAh battery, close to 5000. This one though has 4700, but still better than the S23FE with a 4500 mAh battery. So definitely it's improvement, but it's not there yet. It does come in blue, graphite, gray, mint, and yellow color options. And the pricing starts at $649 in the US, with the 256 going all the way to $709. But you guys know the deal. Don't buy the Fan Edition phones right at the launch. Just wait for a few months, it will come down like crazy. Now I'm not going to talk about the AI features here as the big top points because that's available on the bigger models as well as S23FE2. But also Samsung is saying that it will only be free until 2026. They haven't mentioned what's after that. So yeah, that's totally it about the Galaxy S24FE. Let me know about your thoughts in the comment section below. From which phone you're upgrading to this one.
And yes, if you want, you can get some crazy cool wallpapers up on my website. A link down below. Until the next one, bye and take care.